That's why my wife and I really both fell in love with the place when we came here 7 years ago. And Switzerland is just like one big postcard. So my wife, she will see it later. But yeah, I'm going on a bike ride. Let's roll. Okay, so this is the very top of the building. Let's look. Wow. And is this a family business? Is it owned by a
family business?
Family business.
Yeah,
and how long?
3 generations.
3 generations. So that was like what? Yes, this is a Swiss-made watch. But you know, if you can afford this and you know you want a quality life, this is the place to be. So stay tuned. Don't switch it off. Let's go. Do you think we should move to Geneva? Is that a good idea? Comment. Let me know. Hi world, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hi world. So today I'm in Geneva. As you know, I got a new job. I'm in Geneva. I'm gonna show you around Geneva. I'm gonna show you my new office, the colleagues. But before we go, please, please, please do subscribe. Likes, we need your likes to help us, to let us know, like this video, to let me know that you like this content. And yeah, always leave your love there in the messages. So what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna show you around. I'm gonna film a bit of Geneva, central Geneva, where I'm staying, and just show you the beauty. Also, this place is really dear to us because back in 2014, whoa, this place is loud. Back in 2014, my future wife at that time and we were here for our holidays, and after that we had our traditional wedding. So the traditional wedding is up there. If you haven't seen it, please do. And yeah, so I'm gonna talk about the places that we visited, how I feel about this right now. I'm gonna walk you down to the memory lane, and I hope you will enjoy. So sit down, get your popcorn, and let's go. Food, and for today, for the team lunch, we have some African food. Yeah, so let's try out. It's I think it's Senegalese cuisine, so let's see what we will have it today. I am excited. Nice. Big bags.
Après, ils ont acheté dans les années 90.
world. So here I am, Geneva. As you can see right behind me is the mountain where we had our second date. It's right there. So what I'm doing here is I'm visiting my new job. My new office is based here in Geneva. So I met my colleague yesterday. We had some activities, usual stuff, working stuff. But it's so nice. It's really sunny. As you can see now, I'm wearing sunglasses. It's already 6:30. The sun is out. The weather is absolutely amazing. Lots of people chilling. It's so contrary to Dublin, where wind is kind of common thing there, and rain. So yeah, absolutely, this feels like a resort. Again, I'm visiting resort once again this year, and I'm gonna take you to some places where my wife and I, we spent 7 years ago. We spent some time together. We visited this beautiful city for a week, and I'm gonna take you for a little walk around, then talk about our experience when we were. I'm gonna put some pictures there as well so you can see now and then. So let's go. Yeah, I remember this thing behind. It's quite nice, good looking. We had a couple of pictures taken there. Yeah, as you can see, we're still young. I remember, like really, it was yesterday. That was 7 days ago, not 7 years ago. So. Yeah, this place here, I remember this as well. I actually took a bus that was many years ago. To be specific, 2012, after London. I left London, and this was a station, bus station where I came, and that was my first impression of Geneva. Is this beautiful fountain. I think this water is drinkable. Let me try. The thing about Geneva is that the drinking water is everywhere. So I think this is drinking water. Let me try and see. Yeah, it feels really nice. And you can see the water is so clear. It's absolutely unbelievable. It's crystal clear, and you can drink water everywhere. There's actually taps all over the town. You can, on a sunny day, you can just stand there and drink water if you wish to. The funny fact is that Geneva is officially, you can drink tap water. Tap water quality is absolutely amazing. That is cool. Some nice shops. Drake. Yeah. Givenchy. It's all about brands, brands is everywhere. But yeah. So next time I'm here with my wife, we're gonna go and get, everything branded. Givenchy from head to toes. So yeah, the place is super quiet. Like, I've been here for 2 days now. Outside, you can walk in the middle of the night, and it's so cool, it's so calm, it's unbelievable, like really unbelievable. Geneva is so different to, you know, to other places that I did visited. Occasionally you do have, you know, the police and stuff, but I mean, they work, which is good. Also, I am super tired. The hotel that I'm staying in, I'm gonna do some video now, you know, of the hotel as well during the day as I'm coming now. It is at the very, very busy junction, and the traffic starts from very early. So for the last couple of days I was not able to sleep like properly, and last night I decided to use the earplugs, but still it was so busy and it was so noisy, so couldn't really sleep. Just want to take a shot of this. Yeah, this kind of terraces is here everywhere you go. There will be these restaurants, and the terraces outside is quite large, which is cool. And I think this is the place actually where we stayed with Patricia 7 years ago. I'm gonna walk now because I think I recognize the street. So I'm gonna walk and see if you know, my memory works. Yeah, it's interesting, you know, to be here. I remember there was a place where we were staying and the McDonald's, so I think it's right here. So let's go and see. The terraces are everywhere. I'm not 110% sure, but I am pretty sure this is the place. I'm gonna take a picture, and a friend of mine, I'm pretty sure this is the place because it was an apartment. A friend of mine, he gave us this apartment. It was just a one-bedroom apartment, but we haven't paid for our stay. And I'm very sure it was here. Like, I remember McDonald's right in front of me. I'm gonna see this guy now, so I'm going to visit him now. So I'm gonna ask if this is the place. But it's very central where I am now. The train station is just in front of me, and as you can see, the place is really busy. As you can understand, you know, the train stations are always very central, and there's always very, very busy around them. But yeah, let me show you around again. Yeah, the place is live. I have to admit, I'm enjoying it, and I'm just thinking, kind of, you know, my memories, looking back at, you know, the first time I came here, you know, then I came here with my fiance, and now I'm here for work. I guess, you know, the place is magnetized, huh? There's something in it. Yeah. kind of tired as well. I love my business trips. I do enjoy them, you know, going meeting clients and visiting new places. This time, I guess the choice of a hotel, because I cannot get rest. I'm really, you know, I'm not feeling comfortable, you know, like when you so tired, you kind of not really enjoying. So, and again, you know, like being in office, you know, working, it's not easy. You know, you feel like you want to go out, you want to enjoy the weather, but there's business that needs to be conducted as well. So, business before pleasure. So now, going to hotel, gonna leave my bag and take some transport and go and see a friend of mine. Yeah, it's very bright still, so still time to enjoy this weather. So this is the hotel that I'm staying in, and as you can see, the traffic is coming from this side, traffic coming from that side, over here. So it is really busy junction. And plus they have also the tram. So at night, well, at 5 a.m. when the tram start coming, it's really not pleasant. So it's a nice little park, and the hotel is right here.
Breakfast? Yes, I will explain. Okay. You pay for the breakfast?
Hey world.
Yes. Okay.
It's very typical settings. Typical chalet.
No, it's yeah. Can you get my transport?
You have the same family name?
Yes.
Okay.
Hotel. It's a very old one. So here my room. Nothing too fancy, but otherwise, you know, it's very fine. It's very okay. Switzerland. Geneva is all on the hills. So where I'm going now, I'm going to take a bus, or shall I call it trolley bus? How am I gonna get there? Let's find out. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful everywhere you see. Everywhere, anywhere you look, is beautiful. Yeah, you still have to wear the mask. So I'm going on inside, you still have to wear the mask. Okay, I'm not there yet, so they do wear masks as well. So in the places you go into the shops, restaurants, you still have to wear the mask. But yeah, people just cool about it, you know. I remember this place as well. Very chest over there.
Prochain arrêt, place Neuve, correspondance 3-5. Prochain arrêt, hôpital.
So what happened is, first I did not realize where the bus stop is. I did not realize, so I was kind of running around the bus stop. Then I finally made it to the bus, but I actually got off one stop before what I need to, and I decided, you know what, I'll just go for a walk. So it's a nice, beautiful day. The weather is beautiful, so why not? Just a little stroll and show you around. I love around, you know, it's really beautiful. Look at this. Some nice houses. Everything is very well maintained. I think I need to come on this side. Some construction side. Okay, this is something unexpected. I didn't expect to see this here. Yeah, the one definitely thing about this place is that the place is so well maintained. It's unbelievable. Like everywhere you go, it's sparky clean. It smells fresh, like as if, you know, somebody just sprayed the fresh air freshener. The bus that I was in, super clean. Air conditioning, you know, I was actually thinking like, oh well, this is really not bad for public transport. I mean, you know, I would use it. Yeah, I don't mind. It's really nice, really comfy. So yeah, and everywhere you go, like you can see behind me, I mean, this is not the most expensive area at all, not the cheapest one, but certainly, you know, this is not a posh area, but everything is clean, everything is really nicely trimmed, you know, the trees. Yeah, it's really pleasure just to walk around and yeah, just to, you know, see things around. So come on, I want to show you some too.
Je prendrai un peu de matos, on s'arrange.
Yeah, what I'm really amazed is the architecture. As you can see, the buildings behind me, they're all different. They're not the same. Like you can see, you know, this one is quite new. You know, the one behind me is kind of, you know, it feels older. The one behind that, you know, is kind of newer. So they're all different. There's no kind of, you know, standard housing as you can see in Eastern Europe, like Russia, Eastern Europe have that. This is completely different. They're all mixed. They're all mixed. Beautiful. Woof, yeah, finally I made it to the point, the meeting point. So the guy lives in this apartment block. I'm gonna go and see him. Yeah, I'm gonna have a cup of tea and just, you know, chill out. I will be, you know, the end of the day for today. I'll show you how the people, you know, like regular people in Switzerland and Geneva, how they live. It's quite nice apartment. So. Nothing fancy, by the way. This is the thing. There's nothing like gold-plated towels and, you know, all that kind of thing. The interesting thing, they have the name of the owner right beside the bell. That's unusual. And those lifts, they're so small. So he lives at the top floor. Let's go and see. Whew. Today we are going for a corporate event. It was organized by the company, so I just had the ride with two of my colleagues, and the scenery is really beautiful. I'm gonna show you this. The event is organized by the company, so I'm gonna be discreet and try to be invisible. Funny enough, but this is the place that my wife and I went 7 years ago, so I'm gonna put the picture up there, and it's just what a coincidence. guys, so this is an event in Geneva. It's a business event, and as you can see, people are chilling. You know, it's very interesting. To be honest with you, this is the very first time I actually visited an event like this, and it's now a nightclub, and the people were networking just, you know, an hour ago. Now they're partying and dancing, so it's all cool. You know, it's really, everyone is laid back. You know, everybody is just, you know, so friendly and so happy. It's really nice place to be. So this is a day, you know, this is a day in my life today, and I'm gonna continue filming for you. You know, I'm gonna do, you know, the whole week, and I'll hope, you know, you will enjoy it. And if you have any comments or questions, don't forget to comment below. If you have questions, suggestions, you know, for the next video, I'd love to hear that as well. So yeah, this is another day in the life. A beautiful place, like really is beautiful. And I might be even able to go on the, remember the previous video up there, we talk about our second date. I might be able to go there and show you, you know, the real beauty. So stay tuned, don't switch it off, let's go. Another day. Today it's lunchtime. Again, busy like a bee. At the lunchtime we are going to a nice place. Inexpensive. You do have some places that are inexpensive in Geneva, and I actually look in this place now. This is exactly the place where my wife and I were swimming 7 years ago. Geneva is small. Feels like we visited all the most famous places already. So let me take you with me and show it to you as well. And it's a lunchtime. The place is almost empty. Everyone is required to have the COVID code, the scan, whatever it is. So the place on the inside is quite empty. Bon appetit! Whoa, that was good. I forgot my camera in office, so I'm doing this with my phone. So yeah, that was good. Very inexpensive, about 15 francs. A nice plate. Yeah, that will do. That will do for me. So now I'm approaching the place where my wife and I, we were having the sun baths 7 years ago. It's amazing, you know, it's kind of walking down to the memory lane, so have a look. And this is the beauty of Geneva, Fontaine. Yeah, so that was right here. This is the place where the two guys are eating. Was right there. And look at this. Isn't that beautiful? And guys, I wish the camera could transfer the smell, not just the view, because the air is so fresh and it's so nice. And just there is where we had our date. I might be able to get there, we'll see.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry for what I have put you through. I still have you on my mind, my mind. My focus been drifting away from you. Just wasn't our time, our time. You can say what you want, but I know you hurt at night. But I tried and I tried and I tried to hold you tight. So I'm here tonight, and I'm giving us one last chance, 'cause I don't wanna lose what we had. 'Cause I'm not feeling right, and I'm tired of this loneliness.
Hi guys, once again today is Friday and we are at a team building exercise. Beautiful weather, as you can see. I'm wearing my sunglasses because the sun is shining. The air is absolutely beautiful. Let me get the good angle. Yeah. And now we are going to a typical Swiss chalet, and I don't even know what to expect. It is a surprise, so let's go and see what the surprise will look like. So funny enough, this is the place where we visited 7 years ago, and today we have our team building exercise, and it's in the right place. I'm gonna put some pictures up there. As you can see, this is my wonderful wife 7 years ago, right here. So yeah, interesting, interesting visit. It's kind of, walking down to a memory lane. But let me take you on inside and you'll see what's going on inside. Yeah guys, this is a funny thing, right? So to do the tour, you need to use this. And basically what they see is, it's your hearing device. So, hello? So that's how you do the tour, technology. That is cool, that is cool. Look at this place. So this used to be a prison, and apparently Byron, the English writer, he was here as well, and he wrote the poem. So that poem behind me, The Prison of Bolivar, that's the poem he wrote. And the guy, he was chained just there for 4 full years. Imagine that. I mean, all these castles and everything, they look so beautiful, but that was prisons at the time, so it's crazy. So wow. The interesting fact is that you see those chests all around. So when people were traveling, like 100 years ago, they didn't have any suitcases per se, and this was their suitcase. So some of these chests, they would just load the clothes and everything in, and they will travel. And that will be instead of traveling with a suitcase as we do nowadays, back then. But also they could sit on it as well. So it's a good way of traveling, and then you have your own seat, everything, you know, 3 in 1. So yeah, cool thing about it, and it's quite old, everything. And interesting fact, if you can see the ceiling, yeah, the ceiling up there, it made as a ship, right? As you can see, you know, the shape of it, and you know, the actual layer, it's a ship layer, but that was made, you know, like 100 years ago, so it's quite a recent renovation. So yeah, it's a cool thing, isn't it? And the view from here is just an amazing view. You can see the lake. Oh, look at this beautiful boat just there. Switzerland is just like one big postcard. And yo, leave your comments below. Tell me what you think about it.
Bah oui, c'est ça. Mais c'est petit quand même, c'était pour longtemps.
Ouais, mais c'est pas très long.
Mais déjà, non, mais il dormait pas allongé.
You see the bed behind me? It's only 1.70 m. It's quite a small bed, but at the time, 100 years ago, you know, that was the size of a human being back then. It's interesting, you know, we're actually growing, yeah. But yeah, it's cool. It's very old now. I can only imagine that will be a heating during the winter. That would be really cold by now. That was the heating and that was my bed. Yeah, I guess, you know, the central heating is the way. It's nice little kitchen. What else? Yeah. I guess this will be the place where people had the, you know, parties and dancing. There's a fireplace there, so I guess that will be the way. And then, you know, going on the balcony. Yeah, and then you have the whole yard. So when the party is on, this is what you do. You dance and then you go out and networking. Wow, look at this bath. That's interesting. I guess this is where you get the warm water from, and then you have a bath. Oh wow, look at this. A toilet. Choop. And the birds are just there. Yeah, that's interesting. You know, your bathroom, your toilet, everything is around. It's cool. Wow. The steps are so steep. Wow. This place. Everything is on fire. Let's go up. You see this place from the very top of it. Wow, that is something. And there's a little beach where people actually swimming. Beautiful. Yes, this is a Swiss-made watch. I have to say this place is quite big, and I actually, you know, the colleagues of mine that is here, I lost them. So I don't even know where they are because I cannot find them. But yeah, we have a meeting point, which is good. And yeah, it feels so old. You kind of look at this and you're thinking, you know, how does people were living, you know, 100 years ago, yeah? No hot water, no baths, no toilets, like, sure, it was tough. But the view from here is absolutely stunning. You can see a beautiful, picturesque Switzerland. Okay, let's go all the way up. I love my heights. I love my views. Look at all these arms. Wow. Look at this. Just imagine wearing this. That is so heavy. It must be. Look at this rifle. Wow. Okay, so this is the very top of the building. Let's look. Wow. So guys, this is the very top of the building. Now I'm gonna go down, meet the rest of the team. I'm sweating by now. Yeah, no lifts, imagine. So I am visiting this chateau, a beautiful place, yeah, very old. Apparently this is the most interesting attraction place in the whole Switzerland. So we are here today. It's near the Montreux, where my beautiful wife and I, we came to visit just before we got married. Before we had our traditional wedding. The video is there. Yeah, that was 2014 when we came and visited, and we actually visited this place, but what we didn't do the vlog at the time, so here's an opportunity. Whoa, just going back and forth on those steps, it's already an exercise. I can imagine these people, they were probably very fit to go up and down every day. Whew. Let's go and eat something. So guys, this was a Chateau Chillon. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, write your comment. Love to hear, you know, your opinion. So we're going further. So what's gonna happen next? Because earlier this week I actually asked, you know, to get the ride on the bike. So my wife, she will see it later. But yeah, I'm going on a bike ride. Let's roll. So here we go. My bike ride in Switzerland. Yeah. We at the place?
Yeah.
Wow, guys, that was something. If you haven't done this, I'm telling you, do it. Wow, what a ride, huh?
Yeah.
That was really cool. And now we're at the Vineyard. Sorry, I cannot pronounce wine. So beautiful view. You just saw what it is, and yeah, I wish we were here to feel the air, the actual smell of this. I mean, it's fabulous, you know. Beautiful vineyard. Gonna have some nice Swiss wine, and the scenery behind is just amazing, picturesque.
No.
I hope you can see it.
Hey, that's my joke.
I don't know why, but my family.
On a la démo dans 10 minutes, hein.
Yeah, exactly. You can rent a car, just be fine. I think there's not many cities around there.
A typical wine serving place, which is quite amazing. Can you tell me about this place? What is this place?
This place historically is the house used by the vigneron for work in the vine, and don't have to take all the material every day. You can put the material and restart the day after. And now, for 10 years ago, we transformed that in wine bar, and we are really successful with that. We are only two in Lavaux to do this thing.
Okay, so it's only 2 bars like this in the whole area.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I love the feeling, you know. It's not like it's a commercial place. It's more about, you know.
It's a small place with typical product. All products are artisanal, and the vine from the same domain, the domaine Bovy. That's one.
Wow.
The domaine Bovy, we do 11 hectares of vine. One of the bigger in the area.
Very interesting. And is this a family business? Is it owned by
family business?
Family business.
Yeah.
And how long?
3 generations.
3 generations. So that was like what, 50, 60, 70 years more?
Yeah, more than 100 years, I think. So.
Wow. Interesting. Very interesting. I knew about French wine, but I did not know about Swiss wine. But here we go.
You will discover after. We do the good thing now.
Right.
The specialty of the place, of the canton de Vaud, is Chasselas. Okay. It's white wine. 80% of the domain do Chasselas, and the rest with many specialties.
Okay. And what sort of grapes is you producing from?
Exactly that. We produce Chasselas. Chasselas is one kind of grapes.
Right.
Typical Swiss.
Okay.
But we do also Pinot Noir, Pinot Gris, Viognier, Savagnin.
Sauvignon, right.
We have a lot, like maybe 20 different kinds.
Okay, that's interesting.
Ça va que c'était pas un peu plus haut parce que sinon tu tapais vraiment. Quoi le blanc? Moi j'aime le blanc.
Okay guys, so we are leaving the chateau. We're on the 3rd leg of our journey today, and we'll take you with us. Let's go.
Ah, nice.
To take away. Yeah.
Il a acheté un fromage.
Merci, vous aussi.
C'est gentil.
Yes. Team building.
Voilà.
Construction d'équipe.
C'est bien.
Maxim is trying to get my bad French in the video.
Une fois par an, on fait ça.
Ça marche.
On va se resserrer, on va serrer les rangs.
That was really cool. We had really nice sit down with the team, have a little Sauvignon and chats. It's really good for team building. So now I feel that we all kind of the same family, if you like. And now the 3rd leg will be at the CEO's crib. So let's go and check this place out. And by the way, again, I'm riding the bike. So, my love, I'm doing it again, sorry. Whoa, what can I say? The second ride is even cooler because I'm kind of, know what to expect. So yeah, the second is just, it's you feeling it, it's really, you're flying and yeah, it's an amazing feeling. Let's continue. Guys, you can see some bikes behind me. It's a bike shop, so just thinking, when we're in Geneva, should I get on the bike as well and be a rider? What you think? I know what my wife will think. I know that for sure. But what do you think? Bike or a car? Leave the comments below. Yeah. Do I look good as a rider? Let's go. Let's get on the bike. Sorry. I forgot to switch on the mic. So I just say that this was an experience that was really cool, and this is the third time ever I am riding the bike. The very first time was like literally 2 minutes ride. It was years ago, about 10 years ago. The second time that was in Dublin. That was a long ride with a friend of mine. I really that was really cool. And this is the third time, and it's actually in Switzerland. And you saw the beauty of Switzerland, riding the bike in this weather, in this beauty. It's just like one in a lifetime experience. So it's really cool. So what are we doing now? We are going to the CEO house, his private house, continue the team building exercise, and let's see what's gonna happen there. Let's go. Hey world, so today is my last day in Geneva. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take you with me and show you where we had a date with my wife. The video will be up there. Remember the one I was talking about? But before we do, please subscribe. Okay, here, 1, 2, subscribe. Don't forget to like the video and also leave your comment. I love to hear what you think of the video, and I love to hear what you think of the Geneva in general. So today we'll go to our very first date in Geneva. Then we're gonna look around, take the boat, and I'll show you a bit of this beautiful city when I don't have to go to the office. So let's go. Alright guys, so we just had the ride on the bus, and the bus is going straight to the border. So it's a Swiss and French border, and it's just there, literally. We're going to walk there. So what are we going to do now? We're going to take the funicular, so called, and it's quite high, I can see from here, and we're going to take you all the way up to the mountain. We're going to look at the beautiful Geneva as on the palm of your arm, on the palm of your hand, I rather say. And I'm gonna talk about our date that we had here in Geneva. It's just, you know, coincidentally, we talked about our first date in Dublin. We also spoke about our second date, and I put some pictures from Switzerland. And now that I'm in Geneva, I'm gonna take you there and we'll walk you through. So let's go. So you can see right behind me, this is actually a border. So this is Swiss and French border. So I just got off the bus. I'm gonna walk there, gonna walk through. You see there's no any police or anything. It's just literally, it's a little booth that says that this is a French territory. Let's go and have a look.
You're my bestest friend, yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, alright, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you calling. 'Cause I see you.
Right, so as I just got here, I actually look up for the route because I couldn't find, you know, how to get there. But most importantly, I look up on the Google and it says the place is actually closed. I don't know if it's due to COVID or is it something else, but I don't see any single cabin going up and down or down. So unfortunately I will not be able to go all the way there. Maybe it is a good thing. Maybe it's a destiny, you know, for my wife and I, you know, to do another video, us together going with kids to the very top of this mountain. So apologies for not be able to show you guys, you know, how the beautiful place is. But what I'm gonna do instead, I'm gonna take you to a fountain, the famous fountain in Geneva, and we're gonna take a boat trip as well. So stay tuned, we'll find something else to look at. Behind me is a famous Geneve fountain. It's over 100 meters tall. As you can see, it's one of the attractions here in Geneva. You can see it from almost anywhere in town. And the interesting thing about it is that when it started, it wasn't an attraction. It started accidentally. Every year in Geneva, you know, towards the end of the winter, there was a lot of water. Sewerage water, you know, the water that had used at the households, and this is the way they were getting rid of that water. So first it was not out of the attraction as a touristic attraction, but rather of necessity, but then it became. So the Swiss, they managed to make, you know, something out of nothing. And as you can see behind, it's a beautiful Riviera, lots of beautiful boats, bars. It's beautiful, it's absolutely amazing. So let's take a walk here on Promenade and let me know what you think about it. Let's go. As I was getting closer to the fountain, I can feel the water dripping on me. It's like a little shower, and the closer you get, the heavier it gets as well, but it's very refreshing. So during the summer, many people just do that, you know, they go closer to the fountain and within, 30 seconds you kind of, have a shower. So yeah, it's really refreshing, and you can see behind me the scenery. The sun is really shining, but it's beautiful. Just to have a promenade, just to be here, it's really cool. So let's go further, and let's go and get a boat trip as well, and let's continue walking on this beautiful side of the Geneva. Yeah, I wish you could actually sense the air. It's so fresh, and by looking at water I feel like I want to drink it because it's so crystal clear. Beautiful, beautiful city. Last week when I landed, just before I got into the hotel, I bought a bottle of water. This is spring water, so I decided to drink it, and I decided to take it with me. But what I forgot is that in Geneva, officially the drinkable water is coming from the tap. So the whole week the bottle was just there, standing on the table in the hotel, and I was drinking the water from the tap. Now what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna pour out this water and put the fresh water. This is, everywhere you go in Switzerland, you see these guys. So to drink water, what do? You press here. Yeah, and this is even better than the water you buy from the store. In fact, this is not the Evian water that you drink and that you buy from the store. This is Evian, but this is the real Evian. It's coming from the lakes around here, and absolutely, the water is just brilliant. So guys, when you're in Geneva, do not spend your time shopping for water, do not spend your money, just get the water fresh from the tap. As I'm walking on this beautiful promenade, I am approaching the place where we were at Tuesday. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday event. The week was really busy for me, working and being here, trying to... Wow, that was loud. Yeah, working and trying to get the best out of Geneva. Try to enjoy this weather. It was not easy. Actually last night is the only night that I slept long enough to actually feel a bit refreshed. But yeah, I'm approaching the place. It is one of the most famous clubs here in Geneva. Lots of parties there, open air parties. So I'm gonna get the boat from there and get on the other side of Geneva, and we'll do the video on the boat is beautiful. As you can see, the water is so clear. Every time I look at this water, I feel like I want to drink it. So yeah, let's go and check the place out as well. So right behind me it's a Geneve plage, so place where you can actually go lay down on the beautiful sandy shores and just relax. And this is what people do now. Today is Saturday. Place itself is very laid back. People are just chilling. There's no rush, there's no sense of urgency here. Everybody's just enjoying the weather, going for a swim. Beautiful place, like really, it's very unique place, and I love to come here with my family. I think kids, they will love it. I know my wife, you know, Geneva is her kind of, you know, #1 place, the place that she really enjoyed when we visited. But yeah, as you can see around, it's just one sunny paradise. So let's go further, let's get to the boat. This is the boat. This is the boat that we're gonna cross over the lake on the other side. It's actually part of transport of Geneva. So when I book a hotel on Sunday, they gave me the travel ticket. You know, it's a paper ticket with the stamp of the hotel and the signature. They actually state, you know, when is valid up until when. And yeah, you can get the bus, you can get the trolley bus, and also as a part of the transport of Geneva, the boat. Isn't that beautiful?
Tu vas aller au jardin notamment?
Je sais pas. Je sais pas parce que je suis inscrite dans le document.
So we just got onto the boat. It's a very nice, clean boat, and I mean, this is like going on holiday. This doesn't feel like a trip for work, and scenery is beautiful. Let's go and see it from the water. Absolutely stunning. That's why my wife and I really both fell in love with the place when we came here 7 years ago, and now I can see why, because it is really very well maintained. It's very advanced, super clean. People are super nice, you know, they're really gentle, and yeah, just the place itself, it feels like you want to be part of this community. lunch just on this week, and this is the place when my wife and I we actually had the swim. I wish, you know what, I wish I had my swimming trunks with me today as I left the hotel, because the weather is so good. I see people swimming. I'd love to go for a swim. I actually sweating. Like it's so hot. It is still a summer. Over here it's still a summer. To me it's like absolutely a summer. So yeah, just there behind me. So here we are now. We are at the site, so my office is just behind those buildings, and this is where I spent most of the week last week. As you can see, everything is very local. So we had the lunch just over there a couple days ago. Then, you know, we went for the an event also on the other side. So pretty much everything is within, you know, 20-30 minutes walk. If you want to get somewhere on the other side, it's another like 10 minutes ride on the boat. So very local, but it feels very chilled. I mean, like super duper chilled. It's really family orientated place. I'd say, you know, it's expensive. Yes, it is very expensive, but you know, if you can afford this and you know you want a quality life, this is the place to be. And in fact, you don't have to speak French in Geneva. English is like second language. Like you will have no problem at all without French to be able to communicate. And I actually met a person who was studied for years in college, in school, a girl, and she does not speak French. She only speaks English. I was a bit surprised, but yeah, she says there's no need for you, you know, to learn French if you live in Geneva, you know, around here. It's everything is English, so really is a great place, guys. So let's continue. We're gonna show another 1 or 2 places, and then I need to get back to hotel. My flight is in well, I need to be in the airport 2 hours before boarding, so we're talking 5. So I have about 2 hours now, you know, to go and maybe visit a place or two. Maybe just sit down and have a cup of coffee and wrap up, you know. It's the whole week. It's the whole week. Or maybe I'll take you to airport, and in airport I'm gonna wrap this up. So stay tuned, stay, and don't forget to like this video. Just taking a little the route. I'm going to see Four Seasons Hotel here in Geneva, and it's a place where the richest stay in, you know, the most famous. You know, they have all these expensive rides, you know. So let's go and check this out. If it's something really interesting, or maybe it's just overrated. But yeah, just to walk here, it's so cool. I mean, you know, the bridge. Yeah, Geneva is definitely so well maintained, so well developed. So where I'm walking now, okay, it's a bit dark, but you can see there's a swan just there, and interestingly is the water level. This is an interesting thing. Look, the water is just there. It's actually the bridge that I'm walking on, it's below the water level. It's an interesting one. So they sunk the bridge. Okay, so this is the hotel. Have a look. Okay, the first guest arrived. So this is the hotel. You can see some rich and famous on the balcony. Do you see any famous or rich there? I don't know. Whoa. The swans. Yeah, straight up I can see a Rolls Royce just there, so let's go and have a look. Okay, show for driving. Some Rolls Royce with some plate. I wouldn't put this plate, but yeah. But otherwise, not much to be honest, except for this Bentley. Oh yeah, or the Cayenne. Not bad, not bad. Soon, very soon. The place is definitely beautiful. I really love it. However, now being away for a week, away from kids, away from my wife, I do feel like I'm ready to go home. Annabelle yesterday, she was calling me and she asked me when I'm coming back. I said that I'm coming back tomorrow. She will be in bed, but I do have a little souvenir. I actually bought 2 books for Kiki and 1 book for Annabelle. It's in French, so Mommy will have to read it in French. And yeah, Annabelle will ask questions. She will ask where I was and she will want to know everything. Next time I say to Annabelle that next time she will travel with me as well, so hopefully next time both my wife and I will be able to travel together and kids will be with us as well. It's going to be different. I think it's going to be tougher, but it's going to be funny as well, so wait for the next time. But yeah, let's have a little tour around the city center. I still have about an hour before I need to get my suitcase from the hotel and head towards the train station. I'm going to take a train to the airport, so let's go and have a stroll around. Normally that will be me and my wife doing this, and obviously, as you know, Annabelle is always helping. So just to do this on my own, it's like it's something unusual, you know. Vlogging, it's a family thing, and as you know, our channel is also about family. So to be just alone and not have my wife around, not have Annabelle when she can help me, it's not the same. But yeah. Guys, interestingly, I told before about the drinking water. So here, there we go. These fountains, you can also drink it from here. It's very, it's refreshing. Apparently, it is Evian. Yeah. You can actually drink it. You can actually enjoy it. So. When you're in Geneva, don't spend your money on the water. There's many hotels. There's many hotels around. Some are more expensive, some are cheaper. My hotel where I was staying, it was very central, but it was so noisy. It was busy crossroads right there by the hotel, and there was a tram, there was a bus, like everything. And fire engine, yeah. The fire engine, they have the sirens and everything. Even like yesterday we were out 2 a.m. They were still there, you know. They're like, we don't care. You might be sleeping, but yeah. So very tired, you know, like the whole week busy with new work and new colleagues, and then on the top of it, you know, getting back to hotel very late and not able to have a proper sleep. I am a bit exhausted. I'm looking forward to come home, you know, see my kids, kiss my wife, and yeah, just get back to, you know, to my zone. Yeah, it is nice to travel. I love traveling, but being away from my wife, from my kids for a week, it's tough. It's tough, I have to admit. The cool thing about the place is that these terraces is like everywhere. Like literally everywhere you go, there will be a restaurant and then the terrace. And it was like this before, you know, they always had the terraces. but because of the COVID, you know, and the restrictions, now like every restaurant will have a terrace, and the terrace, I just, you know, you walk in and it's like the whole street will be, you know, full of terraces. And maybe I should take you to one of these streets and just, you know, just to show. And yeah, maybe I should have a coffee. Yeah, it's a time to have a coffee. Let's go and have a coffee. So this is the place. It's very central, and you probably saw it before. I was passing by this place like every day throughout the week. But yeah, this is what everybody is chilling. McDo is here, the other cafes. So Starbucks. Is there a Starbucks? It must be. Must be Starbucks around here. But yeah, this is the most crowded place. And on the other side is kind of, you know, the cheaper part of Geneva, with a lot of shops, you know, where you can have, you know, inexpensive lunch. On the other side, it's kind of more expensive. It's more posh area, if you like, you know, with all these hotels. But otherwise, you know, the place everywhere you go, it's very clean, well maintained. It's a nice overall. And myself, I need to find a place where I'm gonna have my coffee before I am going, and I think that will be somewhere beside the hotel. Lots of hotels around here as well, so next time definitely staying in a hotel somewhere away of the highways and the busy roads. That's definitely must. Or I think if it's a family visit, you know, which probably will be, I really hope for that, then we'll just book the whole place on the booking.com. I think Annabelle and Kiki, they will be happy. Change of environment. Annabelle keep asking me when she can come on the plane. I say there's a virus, so we cannot go, but now that I start traveling, she'll be like, Daddy, come on. You say when there's no viruses we can travel, so I guess it's a time for me, yeah, to start planning, you know, for the four of us. Not just myself going on a business trip of 4 hours. So let's go and sit down. You know, I'm a bit tired. It's almost 4 p.m. So I've been walking for a bit. I still have to travel for the next 6 hours. 2 legs. One is in Amsterdam. The other one will be, you know, waiting in Geneva, then go in Amsterdam. But yeah, such a beautiful weather. And this place is such a dear to me. Yeah, full of emotions. Really, I am. Do you think we should move to Geneva? Is that a good idea? Comment and let me know. I really like these streets. So this is it's kind of very central, and like literally, you know, it's just 1 minute away from where I was walking just now. And now you kind of get on this. This is not cul-de-sac per se, but you can see behind me and around. It's an apartment, and right here there's a kids playground, which is really cool because you walk in this, you know, very busy area, and then you just making a step aside and suddenly you're in a habitant area where people are enjoying the Saturday afternoon, kids are playing, and this looks like a school, to be honest. So I think it is a school, but it's very interesting. So those apartments, and it's just right beside this train station where I was just walking. It's interesting. Geneva, I say, it's a mix. It's architecture-wise, it's a real mix because the buildings are not the same. They all will be different. So one doesn't look like another, and yeah, it's just a nice mix of everything, really. Walking on those streets, as you can see, these houses, they look kind of old, but it's not necessarily old house. They just make them look as an ensemble. as the house is that I've been here for another, 50 years or so. So interesting, definitely. I love the architecture. And I'm gonna find a little cafe beside my hotel so I can just, sit down and have a coffee, just relax a bit before I start traveling. But yeah, it's so local. Everything is so local. It's really cool. So this is the hotel I was staying in. Hotel de Geneve. Very interesting name. But yeah, the busy street, super busy street. The traffic coming from all sides. And again, look, those drinking taps are everywhere. Look at this water. It's so clear. So here I am. The luggage is ready. Myself, I'm ready. Need to wear the mask, but look, this train is so comfy. It's really top notch. So everything that comes from Swiss is quality. So yeah, let's go. Time to get to the airport. Okay guys, so I'm in airport right now. My boarding is starting in next couple of minutes. So this is it. This will be a farewell to Geneva. We're not saying goodbye, we just say we'll see you again. So I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and if you do, like it, don't forget to subscribe. We love to hear your comments as well. I really hope that you will enjoy this video, and yeah, thanks for watching, and God bless.
Personal belongings. Please be careful when opening the luggage bins and luggage may pull during takeoff.